Hey everyone, Pastor Nathan here. We're continuing to read through Matthew's Gospel together. We're in Matthew chapter 13 today. Matthew 13 has several parables in it, and that's one of the things that makes Matthew 13 hard to interpret. They're parables. They're stories with a point that we have to spend some time dealing with in order to suss out everything that Jesus is saying in each one of the parables. And while I don't want to talk about the parables individually, what we can say is that they reveal incredible truths about the kingdom. They reveal that our Father is loving, that he's willing to sacrifice everything that is precious to him and dear to him in order to save us. He is generous with the gospel. Jesus is generous with the gospel, and the gospel does incredible things. When it takes root and it grows in someone, it produces a harvest that is huge and is incredible and is many times bigger than what we might expect. And then also that the kingdom is varied and broad and wide, and that it starts from small things and builds into big things. And Jesus says all of this and more through the use of parables. And so as we take time to read each one of them, as we see his interpretation of some of them, and as we read the rest of Scripture into some of the others, what we see is this beautiful picture of the kingdom that Jesus came to bring. But we also see that not everyone is yet ready to receive that kingdom, because Jesus goes to his hometown. The people who were closest to him were unwilling to receive it. And we see this happens again and again where he is rejected by his people. And even ultimately abandoned by his own disciples before he goes to the cross. And so we're starting to see the narrative turn a bit as we see the challenges that Jesus is facing as he brings the kingdom to his people. So I hope that's helpful for you as you're continuing to read through Matthew's Gospel. Next time we take on Matthew chapter 14. Until then, take care.